Told time and time again, aren't we, over here, particularly in the United Kingdom, and I'm sure in your part of the world too, that councils, the people that we spend our money on, our taxes, our rates, and all of that sort of stuff, have to save money. But seemingly they have an unending amount of cash, particularly when it's the woke world. If it's ticking a box, PC, snowflakes, that sort of thing, they can find money. Now, what I find fascinating, I don't know about you, but when you cast around and you look and think, where does your taxes go? You look around and think, really? On this? Because this particular council in London have spent £189,000 doing this. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. And as ever, nice to have your company. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, wokeism costs. As we saw recently with that very fake photo shoot and the police arrest with the activist, the 20-year-old Greta Thunberg. Even she now is having to come up with marketing ideas to keep herself relevant because people are sussing out the world of woke, finally. But over here in the United Kingdom, seemingly not. People are very stupid. Well, people of councils of London at least, because they decided after much research and sending around papers to people living in this particular area that they wanted this name changed of a street, Black Boy Lane, as you can see. Oh, apparently it was too offensive, even though it'd been that for over 200 plus years, historical content, nothing necessarily negative, but the bottom line, that's exactly what people knew it as and thought it as, right? But now they've decided to change the nameplate, and that cost £189,000. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'd have gone to my local ironmongers, I'm sure he could have racked up something for a little bit cheaper. But this is councils, you see. So rather than spending this on people who need it, perhaps people struggling, food banks, electricity, school uniforms, school books, no, 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 no. We'll tick a box and we'll just chuck the money away at this woke elitist idea. Now they're so proud of this, apparently they're going to have an unveiling too. And of course the wokeism crowd think it's a chance for them to make sure that they get themselves in the paper and on the local media because they've done such a good thing. They've eradicated a name over 200 years old and just replaced it at great cost with this. But as ever you see, there's no accountability with the local councils because, well, they've decided to do it because the public spoke. When you look at how many people actually voted for this, it's absolutely minimalist. But again, it's not about them, is it? It's about you and I, the council people, the taxpayer that has to give the money. And we have no say in how it's being spent. So next time you look around and you think, well, it's a good thing, look at what they did. Just remember how much this could have been spent on looking after the elderly, the infirm, and more importantly, of course, doctors, nurses, everything that allegedly were striking for. But 189,000 to change the name of this street in the very heart of London, according to that council, is definitely money well spent. As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular ridiculous story in the comments below. Does it happen in your part of the world? What do you think to it? Are we going mad here in the United Kingdom and in particular London? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.